Hello there. If you're watching this, you're probably someone who finds wonder in the world's hidden corners, someone who knows that the most fascinating stories often begin in the quietest places. Our world is full of wonders, both obvious and hidden. Japan, with its ancient forests and winding mountain roads, is a land where the past and present often blur together. Sometimes the greatest mysteries are found in the most ordinary places: a roadside tunnel, a stretch of asphalt, a shadow beneath the trees. Today we travel to rural Japan, not for rare wildlife or ancient ruins, but for a simple tunnel with a strange secret. A place where the familiar rules of technology seem to unravel. In this tunnel, modern technology fails. Dashcams lose all audio, leaving only silence. No matter the make or model, every device falls quiet, as if the tunnel itself swallows sound. This isn't an old legend, but a modern mystery, witnessed by countless drivers. People from all walks of life, commuters, travelers, locals, have experienced the same eerie silence. Dashcams, designed to record everything, fall silent here. No engine, no music, no voices. It's as if the tunnel erases not just sound, but the very memory of it. As cars enter, the audio vanishes. When they exit, sound returns instantly, like flipping a switch between two worlds. This isn't a one-off glitch, it's a repeatable, documented event. Anyone can try it, and the result is always the same. Drivers across the internet share videos: sound, tunnel, silence, then sound again. The pattern is unmistakable and the silence is absolute. The silence is total, no static, no distortion, just a digital void. It's as if the tunnel itself is a boundary between the known and the unknown. The phenomenon challenges our understanding of technology and place. It raises questions about what we take for granted, about the invisible forces that shape our world. Why does this tunnel mute the world? Is it a quirk of engineering, a trick of the landscape, or something stranger, something that defies explanation? The mystery has become a quiet legend, spreading from forum to forum, whispered among those who seek out the unexplained. Each video is a puzzle piece, each story a clue, and every unanswered question draws us deeper into the unknown. Today, we'll explore what might be behind this digital ghost. I'll share what I've learned, what others have witnessed, and together, we'll try to unravel the silence. Welcome to the story of Japan's silent tunnel. Let's step into the unknown together. Imagine a winding road snaking through lush, misty Japanese hills, the air thick with the scent of pine and earth. The dashcam captures every detail: tires humming on damp asphalt, birds darting overhead, the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. Inside, the steady vibration of the engine pulses through the cabin, blending with the faint aroma of rain-soaked fabric. As the car approaches the tunnel, headlights slice through the growing gloom. The air feels heavier, charged with anticipation. The moment the car crosses the threshold, the audio feed flatlines. Sudden, absolute silence. The world outside vanishes into darkness. The driver still hears the faint echo of tires, the low hum of the engine, but the recording captures only a silent, eerie movie. Inside, the dashcam reveals only flickering lights overhead, endless concrete walls, and ghostly reflections gliding across wet surfaces. For 30 seconds, maybe a minute, the digital world is muted. Time stretches and the silence grows thick, almost tangible. It's as if the tunnel itself flips a switch, sound off at the entrance, plunging everything into suspenseful quiet. Then, just as suddenly, the car bursts into daylight and the world rushes back in. The effect is precise and chillingly consistent. No flicker, no warning, no attempt to recover audio, just a void, as if the tunnel swallowed every sound. Then, as the car emerges, sound returns in a rush, instant, overwhelming. The engines growl, the hiss of tires, the world outside, everything is back at full volume, almost startling in its return. The countryside is alive again, the air buzzing with sound and movement. Reviewing the footage, drivers are left unsettled, replaying the silent stretch again and again. They have a perfect record of an impossible event, proof of a silence that shouldn't exist. The tunnel's silence lingers, as real and mysterious as the road itself, leaving a chill that's hard to shake. This isn't just one driver's odd story. The pattern is impossible to ignore. Dozens of unrelated people, commuters, taxi drivers, families, even delivery workers, report the same phenomenon in the same tunnel. It happens in all seasons, day and night, with new and old cars, cheap and expensive dashcams. Some say it's even happened on foot or bicycle with phone cameras. The only constant is the tunnel itself, silent, unchanging, and always waiting. The consistency rules out faulty devices or random glitches. Technicians have tested the equipment, but the silence only happens here. Each car, each dashcam, becomes another data point confirming the pattern. The evidence keeps piling up. Some even visit the tunnel, just to test the legend, and find it's true. One group of friends tried singing as they entered, only to have their voices erased from the recording. The silence is always waiting. Even animals seem to sense it. Online, video after video shows the same sequence: sound, tunnel, silence, sound. The internet is full of these eerie clips. The audio doesn't fade or distort. It disappears completely, as if someone flipped a switch. This suggests something is actively blocking the microphone, not just muffling sound. Some speculate about electromagnetic interference, or even supernatural forces. The pattern is precise, predictable, and unexplained. No other tunnel in the region has this effect. It's a modern folklore, but with digital proof. Locals whisper about old legends, but now, the evidence is everywhere. The tunnel's silence is a mystery that refuses to be dismissed. Each new account only deepens the intrigue. It's not just a story. It's evidence. The case files keep growing, and it demands an answer. The search for an explanation continues. The silent tunnel resonates deeply with women, especially those who have learned to trust their instincts in a world that often questions them. For Yumi, intuition isn't just a feeling. It's a skill honed over years, navigating late-night drives home from work, caring for her family and sensing danger before it appears. As she approaches the tunnel, a chill runs down her spine. Something's off, she thinks, gripping the wheel tighter. Why does it feel so heavy in here? Her heart beats faster. The silence presses in. She glances at the empty passenger seat, wishing she wasn't alone. Stay calm, Yumi. It's just a tunnel, she tells herself, but the unease lingers. Later, when she reviews the dashcam footage, the silence is absolute. No hum of tires, no echo, nothing. Her intuition was right. She tries to explain to her friends. It wasn't just quiet, it was wrong, like the tunnel swallowed every sound, but they laugh it off. Probably just a glitch, Yumi. Their skepticism stings. She's used to it, her warnings, her feelings, so often brushed aside. Why don't they ever believe me? She wonders. The tunnel becomes a metaphor, objective proof of something real, yet hard to explain. For Yumi, it's a validation of her inner voice. She looks at herself in the rearview mirror, eyes steady. Next time, I'll trust myself, even if no one else does. The tunnel's silence gives voice to the unseen and the unproven, reminding us that sometimes intuition is the only guide we have. To truly understand the tunnel, we must look deeper into the land it pierces, land steeped in centuries of history and myth. In Japan, mountains are not just scenery, they are sacred, believed to be the dwelling places of kami, or spirits, and revered as sites of ancient power. For generations, locals have whispered stories of this mountain. Some say a guardian spirit protects its heart, while others recall tales of travelers who vanished after disrespecting the land. Folklore tells of a hidden shrine deep within the forest, where monks once performed rituals to appease restless spirits and ensure safe passage through the mountain. Boring a tunnel through such a mountain is more than an engineering feat. It's a modern intrusion into a realm long governed by tradition and superstition. Some locals believe the tunnel's uncanny silence is a warning, a sign that the mountain's guardian still watches, enforcing an ancient rule. Here, human noise is not welcome. There are even stories of dashcams and radios failing, as if the mountain's memory is so strong, it silences our technology to preserve its secrets. In this place, silence is not absence. It is the presence of something ancient, something our devices can't comprehend, echoing the legends that have haunted these slopes for centuries. Naturally, the search for logical explanations has drawn in scientists, engineers, and curious minds from all over Japan. Acousticians have proposed that standing waves inside the tunnel might cancel out sound, creating a zone of silence. Some audio engineers point to Dashcam noise cancellation software, suggesting it could be mistakenly filtering out all audio in this unique environment. Others have investigated environmental factors, like electromagnetic fields from nearby power lines or the mineral composition of the tunnel walls, wondering if these could interfere with microphones or recording devices. Geologists have even tested for rare minerals that might absorb sound or disrupt electronics. Teams of experts have set up sensitive microphones, high-end recorders, and even shielded equipment, hoping to capture any trace of audio. Each attempt, however, has ended in frustration. Every device goes silent at the same spot. Some physicists have speculated that the tunnel's precise shape could create a perfect acoustic dead zone, while others believe a rare electromagnetic anomaly might be at play. Yet no experiment has produced conclusive results. Interviews with leading researchers reveal a mix of skepticism and fascination. "We've ruled out the obvious," one expert admits, but the silence remains unexplained. Each theory, acoustic, electronic, environmental, offers a piece of the puzzle. But so far none have fully solved the mystery of the tunnel's vanishing audio. Each theory has flaws. Every attempt to explain the silence seems to unravel. Acoustic cancellation can't explain total silence for every car, every time. Even brand new equipment fails. Dashcam software doesn't fail in other tunnels. The problem vanishes the moment you leave. Electromagnetic fields strong enough to kill audio should affect other electronics, but radios and phones work fine. Only the Dashcam's audio is erased. The effect is too specific, too consistent, and too strange. Some drivers report headlights dimming or a sudden chill as they enter. Logic brings us close, but not all the way. The more we investigate, the more the mystery deepens. The tunnel's silence remains unexplained, and with every failed explanation, unease grows. We're left between the known and the unknown, haunted by questions and the chilling silence that logic cannot break. The silent tunnel teaches us to notice the small, strange things, those details that most people overlook, but which can change everything. Patterns are the universe's language. When we pay attention, we start to see connections that others miss. The drivers who shared their stories didn't dismiss the silence. They saw a pattern, like Kenji, who noticed his radio always cut out at the same spot, or Aiko, who realized her dashcam's audio failed only in that tunnel. By connecting their experiences, they revealed a mystery no one could see alone. Each person's observation was a piece of a larger puzzle. This is the power of collective observation. When we share what we notice, we amplify our understanding. We should all pay attention to the oddities in our lives. Sometimes it's the quietest voice or the smallest sign that holds the clue. Sometimes the smallest puzzle holds the biggest secret, like the driver who found a tiny amulet on the tunnel floor, or the commuter who noticed a pattern in the silence. The first step to solving any mystery is noticing it exists. And sometimes, it's the courage to look closer that brings the truth to light. In the West, silence is often seen as emptiness, a void to be filled, a pause waiting for meaning. In Japan, there's ma, the meaningful space between things. It's not just the absence of sound, but the presence of possibility. The tunnel's silence isn't just absence. It's a deliberate, structured gap. A breath held by the world itself. Maybe it's a moment of peace, a warning, or something ancient we can't measure. Silence can be a guardian, a threshold, or a gentle invitation to listen deeper. Instead of rushing to explain, we can sit with the mystery. In the stillness, questions echo and answers are allowed to breathe. The tunnel's maw is a recorded moment of profound quiet, a reminder that not all mysteries are meant to be solved, and not all silences are empty. Next time you encounter unexplained silence, remember the tunnel and the concept of ma. Let the unknown linger, and let the silence speak. Don't dismiss it. Value the gap. In the space between sounds, we find ourselves, and sometimes, we find meaning. The world is full of these intervals, holding their own truths, moments where the unsaid is as important as the spoken. In sharing the story, we keep curiosity alive, and honor the space between. The unresolved mystery becomes a companion, and the silence, a teacher.